interesting stuff, but we were talking about how his live shot looked so summery.
Yeah, like that wasn't the point of that story at all, but that's what I took away from it, was just like, you could have told me that was June and I would have bought it between...
Except for the fleece jacket there, yeah.
Sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Along the coast here.
You can get by with it.
Yeah. Why do you
not
think
tomorrow.
Why do you think there's such a big sweatshirt market in the Old Port in Portland? People
We
show
stretch
up
out the
here in
season.
July and you're like, "Da, da, 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 da."
Yeah.
No. It still gets a little cool at times. 46 today for a high temperature, 47 in Bangor. Interesting that yesterday was technically warmer than today. We got to 48 in Portland yesterday, 46 today, and it didn't really feel that way, right? It was the sun. That was the difference. Ton of sunshine out there, just starting to get the clouds into western Maine and New Hampshire and thickening those up over the next few hours. But overall, we had a sunny day pretty much from start to finish. Behind those clouds is a very, what I would consider, vigorous looking cold front here. And there's a couple of ways when you look at this that you could tell this is an Arctic cold front. One, there's snow right there, right? But two, there's been lake effect and lake enhanced snow behind it, which is quite unusual for this time of the year. Lake effect snow is typically at its peak in November, December because the lakes are warm. This time of the year, they're not totally frozen over, but there's ice chunks in there. So you need a cold air mass to produce lake effect snow. So that tells you what we've got coming. And I think when this front comes through tonight, 10 to midnight over western Maine, it's got some pretty good squalls with it, even in through central Maine around 1, 2 in the morning, and then eventually into the early morning hours over down east Maine. I think it will put down a quick dusting to an inch or two of snow. I'll show you more on that in a second. But the impact for most of us by tomorrow is we spend the day in the 20s to low 30s with a breeze. When I put the wind chill factor map on, it had some single digits in the mountains. So it's going to be pretty cold. It's not a very long period of time. We have another chilly night tomorrow night, and then we start to recover for Friday. So snowfall amounts here just from this snow squall, this Arctic front. It fixed itself. Brian, haven't I all day been saying 3 doesn't seem right? And it lists, it still did it at 3 in range. All right, well, fix Berlin at 2. I think an inch or 2 seems right. I like when the models correct themselves. In the mountains and northern Maine, but then along the coast, a quick dusting will about do it. Our next storm moves in on Friday afternoon, and it's wet snowflakes initially, light rain along the coastline, but we do settle into some snow over central and northern Maine Friday night, 10, 11, midnight, and that could add up to 1 to maybe 3 inches of accumulation. I'm not stressing that too much because then what comes behind it is the warm sector, and it rains through much of the day on Saturday, so it washes all that away. Half inch to an inch now. The models have backed off a little on total rainfall amounts, but they haven't backed off in the fact that it just won't be a nice day on Saturday. It's still breezy. And then Sunday's the better of the 2 weekend days, but it has low standards there because we only get to around 40. It's still breezy there too. Upper 40s to around 50 Monday and Tuesday. So we're getting there. We're actually getting fairly close to 50 being our average high over southern Maine, which seems fast in a weird way because we didn't have a brutally cold winter.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But we're getting there.
Okay.
Moving in the right direction. Sounds good. Keith, thanks.